Hi guys, Mr. Letourneau here. I just wanted to go over today's assignment if you need help with it because it is something a little bit new, but I wanted to kind of change it up. I don't want you to get bored with the responses we were doing last 2 weeks. So I did something new. If you scroll down, you'll see here it says character analysis for Google Slides, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I already set up some slides for you to fill in. So this is going to be a character analysis for our main character, Billy Joe. Okay, so this is kind of similar to, we've done similar character assignments before. We've done character charts, we've done character analysis paragraphs. I thought this would be a little bit more interesting doing it on slides. And then on the second slide, there's something a little bit new. So we're just going to do this just for this one character, just for our character Billy Joe, right? First off, it says physical description. Now remember, this is what the character looks like on the outside, okay? Now, hint here, this first poem of the book has a lot of details about her. There's more throughout, but the first one, if you're kind of stuck and you're like, I'm not really sure how to describe her, there's a good physical description for her, okay? So you're just going to say Billy Joe is, and you'll describe, what she looks like. Okay, next up is character traits. So remember, these are those inner qualities that you can't actually see, right? These are like personality traits. So you can't tell somebody's smart just by looking at them, right? You can't just go like, whoa, that person's head's giant. They must be super smart, right? Like they need to actually say something or do something, and then you'd go, oh, that person's smart, right? Or in the case of like when we're reading a book, you can actually find out of people's thoughts, right? So you'd go, oh, okay, this person's thinking this. That shows that this person is intelligent. They're smart, right? That would be a inner quality, right? Now to help you out, I went ahead and attached a character trait list on Schoology. It was the one, we had it before. Let me bring it up for you. It's going to be this right here, and it's kind of categorized into positive and negative charts. Now, this is just a list of examples. These aren't all the character traits, obviously, in the world. So if you pick something, you don't see it on the list, you're probably fine, okay? So maybe just explain maybe one or two character traits for Billy Joe that you think she has. Next up, you're going to try to find a characterization quote. Okay, so remember, when we're quoting from the book, we are copying word by word, right? Or word for word, and we're going to put quotation marks around it to show that we copied it. And we want to find a passage from the book that shows us one of Billy Joe's character traits, right? And it's going to be like, because she's thinking about something, she's saying something, she's doing something, right? So we're going to put that right over here. And all you have to do is put the quote here, okay? That's it. You're going to explain it in the next box. So in the next box, that's our quote explanation box, right? Oh, I got a typo here. So on this one, we're going to explain what this quote is showing about Billy Joe, right? So we're going to explain, okay, in this quote, she's thinking this, or she's doing this, right? Or she's saying this. And this shows that she's this way because, right? So you'd say like, this quote shows that maybe Billy Joe is ... because in the quote, like this is happening, or you explain what's happening, right? So you can do it that way. You don't have to organize that way. Instead, you could say like, in the quote, this happens, right? Which shows that Billy Joe is this way, right? So it doesn't have to be in this order. Next up, this is kind of the new part that I think might be a little bit more interesting, is we're going to do a character collage. Okay, so you're going to add a collage of pictures that symbolize Billy Joe, right? This doesn't have to be just the character traits. This could be different things about her, right? Like, for example, she plays the piano, right? So you could have a piano picture. So this could be about what she's thinking, she's feeling, what she's going through, right? I think about her dad's super distant right now, right? So maybe you have a picture like that. She's going through death of her mom, her little like baby brother that was just barely born, right? So what we're going to do here is, if you've never inserted pictures before on Google Slides, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So we're going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Image. If you already have the images, you could upload it from the computer. If you already have it in Drive, you could use Drive. You could use Photos if you already have Photos. But the easiest thing to do if you're doing a slide project and you need some photos right then. You don't even have to open up another tab. You can just click here, search the web. And over here, I could have like she's, she feels like estranged from her dad right now. So those are people kind of angry. Oh, maybe something like this. I don't like that one that much. I'm just gonna take it just so that I can show you how to do this. But yeah, I don't like that much. So you just actually click and drag them over, and I can resize this. I could rotate it over here because we're gonna sort of collage it out. So this maybe it's her and her dad. There's this rift between them, right? Since her mom died. Maybe I throw some piano keys up there. Yeah, I can just go to the corner to resize it. And it's just clicking and dragging. I'm putting these here. Maybe I want to, so see, it's going to go in order where I place this one first, so this one's going to be basically that back layer. Everything else I put down, it's going to stack them as if we're kind of like throwing down pieces of paper or cards. But if I want to reorganize that, I can right click this and go to order, and I can send this to the back or backward, right? So I think backward's one layer, back is completely the bottom, right? And so now it's sort of the bottom photo, okay? So you can do character collage right here, and try to get maybe, I don't know, try to be creative. I mean, maybe get like 5, 6 photos. And again, you can't, this one I don't like still. I'm gonna change that, but that's just for an example. All right, so I hope this helps you. Hope it makes sense. I hope I kept the video short. Sorry, I think this is longer than most of my videos, but thanks for sticking through with it. So go ahead and get this done, and have a good week.